Hello and welcome to 5-minute economics class. We shall start from the scratch, basics of economics. The definition of economics has evolved over time. So we start with the definition of the father of economics, that is Adam Smith. In 1776, he published his book, An Enquiry into the Nature and Causes of the Wealth of Nations. There, he laid the foundations of the capitalist production, where he has emphasized upon wealth as the center of economics. Mainly three features we can deduce from Smith's definition of economics. Number one, the accumulation of wealth through markets. Number two, the division of labor. And number three, the invisible hand of self-interest that drives economic prosperity. Ricardo and Thomas Malthus expanded this classical definition by considering and discussing issues like land rent, population growth, and the comparative advantage in international trade. This discussion broadens the definition of economics to a greater extent. In Smith's definition, where the center is wealth accumulation, it takes only the material wealth into consideration. The services of different personnel, which also are creators of wealth, are not considered by Adam Smith. In Ricardo and Malthusian explanation, they have expanded the field of economics. Coming over to the neoclassical definition, which emphasizes upon marginalism and utility. That is, in the late 19th century, economists like Alfred Marshall, who published his book Principles of Economics in 1890, he defined economics as the ordinary business of life, and he deviated from Smith by focusing on the fact that earning or accumulation of wealth is not the ultimate goal of economics. Rather, earning and accumulation of wealth is only a means to achieve the goal of individual well-being and welfare. So, he brings together the wealth and welfare. And when he speaks about the ordinary business of life of the people living in the society, he establishes the fact that economics is a social science that deals with the behavior of human beings within the society in relation to earning of wealth and spending of it with an aim to enhance the individual well-being in particular and the general welfare of the society in general. So, economics is a social science that deals with the production, consumption, distribution, and exchange of wealth. So, this is different from the natural sciences and or the physical sciences, which are accurate and objective. Here, the social science is bound to be subjective, since all human beings are not homogeneous in their behavior and approach towards wealth as well as towards welfare. Thank you. We shall continue in part 2.